Hi, I'm Josh.
Hi, I'm Michaelin.
I'm Morgan.
And this is
High Maintenance. Welcome to the first episode, you guys.
Yay!
Welcome, dude. We got a good one for you guys, man. This is gonna be juicy.
We are telling the story of how me and Josh met, and then Josh and Michaelin, me and Michaelin, and then how the three of us came back together.
Yeah,
So
it really is something else.
it's kind of the inception of the podcast and our friendship. So
Pretty much. Might be a long one, but you guys get some popcorn, Takis, a sip of some alcohol. I don't know, man. This is going to be a great one. But let's just jump right into
Let's
it.
do
So, obviously, we got to start off with me and Morgan first here.
Yes.
Me and Morgan were the first one to start the group out here. You
We
already
were.
know. But this was probably end of high school for me, I guess, after she graduated.
So I graduated high school a year early. So
Yeah.
I had been in college for a year. And I think you started texting me. I think a mutual friend of ours had talked about me.
Yeah, I think
in
I saw
some
you on
way.
a Snapchat story or something through
Look at
one of
that.
my other friends, and I was just like, put me on with this girl. Oh my god.
And she did. And we started texting, but to me it was all friends. To be honest, I wasn't interested in anything at the time, so I was just like, yeah, I'll make more friends. I love people to hang out with, of course.
Heartbroken out here.
So we were texting, we were being friendly, and a week later, we had a group outing, and that was the first time we actually
Yeah.
really met.
Went to a gay club too, you guys. It was my first time clubbing.
I
Went to a
love
gay
that bar.
club.
It
I
was.
love
It
that
was
bar.
something else. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna complain. Got hella free drinks. So, a free drink is a free drink. You know what I'm saying?
So, the way this club works, it's one of the only 18 plus, clubs in Nashville. So half of it is, a drag show side, and the other half is just, a club dance floor. So
Yeah, it was something. So
It-
that was our first time
there was a
meeting.
group of probably
Yeah.
5 of us, and we went out to this bar. You drove, so you were
Was being
the
a
DD.
DD somehow. I don't know. I think I did have a couple drinks. You know how it is when you're underage and stuff, and just being stupid
Yes.
young. So,
Reckless.
But I only
Yeah.
actually knew one girl, so everyone else that was there that night, I think there was 5 of us, or 4 other people, 5
Yeah.
in total. I had never known, including you, so I was just like, okay, whatever. I was
Uh-huh.
definitely not sober, because
Yeah.
I was going out with a bunch of strangers.
Yeah, it was definitely it was pretty interesting though. That whole night, we had someone get kicked out. This person was puking. It was a little something though. Great first night for us meeting.
Yeah. Honestly, but the moment I realized I actually genuinely liked Josh as a person was because this one girl started having a panic attack in the bar. It was just way too overwhelming for her, I guess.
Did I do something?
No, but
Oh.
okay, she started having a panic attack, and she left, and it was you pay it, they had a cover fee, so if you left, you could not get back in.
Mm-hmm.
And so after she walked out, she texted us and was just like, hey, I left, do your thing. And this was not a great area of Nashville, and I was like,
Mm-mm.
girl, you could not just be sitting on the side of the road crying
Yeah.
at 1 a.m. by yourself. So I was like, hey, I'm gonna go sit with her whenever. And Josh was like, I'm coming, whatever you need, I'll be there.
I was a little simp back then. I would have done anything.
So Josh left with me, though. And you were so sweet. You were so nice to her and me, and the 3 of us went to Cookout while the other people were
Yeah.
still in the club dancing their hearts out.
Did
till
I
it
take
closed.
all of them back home too, or who did I even take home?
You took everyone home, yeah.
Oh damn!
So we went and got Cookout,
What
and
was
that
that?
was
The Uber that night. Oh
Where?
god!
And then we went back and picked everyone up.
Wow. So
Sweet man, Josh.
yeah, I
And
guess
then
so.
Josh fell in love with me.
Yep, I did indeed. Love at
Yeah?
first sight. Yeah, that was something else. Awkward.
Oh, yeah. And
Um,
I was not in the same place, but I convinced Josh to be my best friend somehow.
While she was talking to another dude as well in her same friend group. So I thought we were talking at the time. I thought we were something, but my thoughts are I was on a definitely different level or something. I don't even know.
This is an important part of the story.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, listen. You gotta listen to everything.
So he kind of lost me to this guy that he was friends with in a way. But I was like,
I was friend zone at the beginning though, so I guess it
Yeah.
wasn't a competition, but
you know, we were in different headspaces, whatever. So I'm like, I wasn't officially dating this person, but I kind of knew it was coming. But I still wanted to be Josh's best friend, so I was like, you know, you gotta get over me. Get back out there. There's so many girls in the world. Like, come on, just... So Josh joined Tinder.
I did get on Tinder.
How the next story begins.
How this comes along. So I'm over here swiping on Tinder, you know, me and Morgan hanging out, and I come across this girl, Michaelin, right here on Tinder, okay? And I'm like, all right, instant match, freaking baddie out here, all right. And I hit her up, and I don't even, so you know how the first date kind of like went, but we hung out and
so we went to Sonic.
Yeah.
It was only
good old Sonic date.
It was only supposed to be a Sonic date, and I didn't even get a drink. I just like wanted to hang out with Josh.
I think I did offer also you guys
did.
her a drink, so don't be like, oh, you didn't get her anything. I
But
did
he
offer,
ordered
so.
on the app, so it was half off.
Hey, gotta get them
But
deals,
also,
bruh.
Teenage Josh was
yeah.
such a gentleman. I have to
You
give
were.
him that. Anything
What
we
does
went
that
to.
even mean now? Am I still not a gentleman?
I'm just saying I had experience with you then. You've been gone for a few
Oh,
years.
okay,
Like, you
true,
would
true.
pay for anything. Like, you would always offer it. You were like, I got... Even when I, like, hardcore friend zoned
When I
you.
have that money.
Like, not trying to be rude at all, but, like, we were friend zoned. You're like, no, I got you. Like, if we went to, like,
Damn.
laser tag,
That's
anything.
crazy.
Josh was like, I'm paying for you.
That's important, though, because we were sitting there talking, and you were like, hey, you want to go see Jumanji 2?
Okay, I didn't say it like that. Well, you don't gotta say it, put it like that. now.
And I was like, sure, like tonight. It's like 10:30, and he's like, yeah, there's a showing at like 11. Like, or it was like 11:30. It was pretty late.
Oh my god.
And so you bought the tickets. We went back to your house to wait until the movie started.
I mean, what?
All he did was play Cars 2.
Hey, don't hate on Cars 2, man. Oh my god.
And then we went and saw the movie.
Yeah, we did, and
Josh is the reason I know that the seats pull up. If you didn't know, there's a handle that moves up and seats, and that's how you cuddle in a movie theater.
she did not know it, and I'm like lifting it up, and like her face was like, "What in the actual fuck?" Like, she was like, "Yo, pause, hold up, what?"
Can we just talk about... So Josh taught Michael and not at the movie. I taught Josh how to sneak liquor into the movie so that we could pour it into our slushies. So we were clearly on different
Okay,
wavelengths.
she was the one who made me an alcoholic. I think I knew how to sneak stuff in, but she was just like, "Let's just sneak alcohol in." I was just like,
I brought
"Alright."
a whole little flask, but anyways.
Bro, I
that's a
brought my
tangent.
flask. I was the one who brought my flask.
I gave you that flask.
Which
The silver flask you have is my dad's. I gave it to you as a gift.
I don't have that one. I thought you were talking about a crown. I thought I brought my crown one.
No, I gave you a silver flask.
Oh, I have no clue where the fuck that's at.
Oh,
I don't remember that.
But your first flask, I was like, this is
my
for
first
you.
flask, and I don't know where it's at, you guys. That's crazy. Sorry, Morgan.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
I'm not offended. It's okay.
But
Wait,
this
yeah.
whole time
Sorry.
that me and Josh are like talking and hanging out, there's this man who I did not know I was in a relationship with. It started later than I thought it was. I told Josh that it was a joke because I thought it was a joke.
Told me they were just best friends. That's all. That's all.
But
ends up.
the man is also in the same friend group as Morgan's man at the time.
Indeed, it was.
So it was two girls by the same friend group. Poor little Josh. Because I also
and screwed
friend-zoned him.
over.
That was
multiple
bad.
times.
But now
Down bad,
a lot of
honestly.
things went down.
And
that
that's
Josh
why I moved to Orlando.
That is part of why. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It is.
I got double whammy. Then I'm like, I'm tired of these bitches.
but then that leads to how me and Morgan met. So we were dating.
Little pause. Fast forward. They don't work out. It was a cute
Yeah.
little
Oh
friendship.
yeah, it lasted only one like date, whatever.
So we didn't even. So me and Josh basically, I friend zoned Josh. We lasted not that long.
As you can see, it's like a whole thing, you know.
It was just like I didn't
Some
even
trauma.
I didn't even friend zone you. I kind of just like told you I wasn't interested.
Yeah.
I don't think I was kind of interested at the time though either. I
You-
think I said some things to Morgan too about it, but we don't have to repeat it.
He did, but he also included that he was still into me.
He did.
So,
He was a little sad. I do remember. You sent me pictures of her, and like I had no idea who Michaelin was, but I literally vividly remember having a screenshot of her Tinder sent to me, and it was like of her face and Josh's commentary on what he thought of her and like his red flags, and I was like, okay,
Everyone has red flags.
yeah,
But so that leads into me and you.
yeah. Well, kind of before that, Josh gave up, moved to Orlando, and did his own thing for 3 years.
Yep, pretty much. I was just like, screw this. I got double fucked over, so I was like,
But
I'm
the
gonna move to
whole
Orlando.
Fuck these bitches. But the whole time I was in a relationship, me and Josh stayed very close friends. Like, we FaceTimed, we texted
Every so
frequently.
often, though, we weren't like super close when you and that dude were dating, so
Well,
it
yeah.
was just...
But I mean, I knew all the important things going on. I feel like you did too. It
yeah,
wasn't
we
like,
were just, I mean, we stayed close, but like it wasn't like super close
Yeah.
for sure. It was just like every now and then.
we were still friends.
As
Yeah.
close as you can be with a guy when you're in a relationship, I feel like, in a way.
Yes.
Yeah, you know,
So,
she helped me out through some stuff in Orlando, so, you know, definitely was clutch.
we were
but,
still there for each other.
Yeah, now to
When
y'all
we
though.
needed. Yes.
Yeah.
So, fast forward to like what 2021, I guess.
I don't even remember. Yeah.
Yeah.
I get broken up with from said guy, and it was like in August, I don't know. And then
But also, like, kind of, I feel like a little context for you. It was kind of a shocking breakup. Like, you didn't
Yeah.
really see it coming. It was like.
it was shocking and surprising. So, and it's also my first breakup. So those are hard
First
enough.
love, first breakup, all
First
of
First
it.
everything.
everything.
It's really hard to
That's
go
rough.
through. It's hard. So
I also was in a relationship at the time, and we had moved in together, and we moved away from my family. So I was like 45 minutes from my family. Not that it was far, but we had an apartment together, and then our relationship ended as well. So I was alone, and I was also about to start a new master's program at a school. I was a week into it when my relationship ended, so I was.
and you were the youngest one there.
I was. So I was only 20 when I started this master's program, and all of
That's
my.
crazy, y'all. Holy shit.
It was hard though because every single other person in the program was like 23 to 27. So they would go out for drinks after class, and I was like stressing about having a fake ID or not being able to go. Like, it was really hard because they were just like, they were my peers, but they weren't. So I was.
Yeah.
After that relationship ended, I was kind of desperate for just people to connect with.
But I was kind of at the phase where I was like, she just went through a breakup with this man. If we became friends, that would be iconic.
And at the
Yeah.
whole point, like, the whole time we were in a relationship, the guys that we were dating were really close friends.
Yeah,
and they had
whole
been,
friend group. Yeah, whole
Like,
friend
close
group.
friends,
Everyone,
though.
like, they were always hanging out together.
Like, I hung out with
like,
her boyfriend several times. She hung out with my boyfriend a couple of times.
What is that supposed to mean?
Not in a
yo,
weird- but
pause.
just like-
Just kidding.
No, we never hung-
I'm just kidding.
We never hung out together, so it was.
Oh,
I would,
thought y'all did.
No,
hang out.
we've never met during that whole
What?
relationship. So it was like
Ew.
2 years, and they would always say, like, you should come here and meet the girls. It would be so
But,
much
like,
fun.
literally, there was a point where my ex at the time, he had went to your house
Yeah.
and was hanging out for like an hour with you guys.
in my room.
You and your ex just sitting there chilling.
Interesting.
And I was in the car. Like,
She
I
didn't
was
go.
outside, but I just refused to go inside because I was not feeling it. And I was like, I don't know her like that. Like, I don't want to come into her
Dang.
home. So
Yeah.
we never met.
That's
and
crazy,
We both
y'all.
kind of,
I didn't
but
know
it wasn't
about
just
this.
me. Like, I know, invited you to several
Yeah.
things at my house, and she was just like, no, thank you.
No,
Like,
I don't want friends right now.
yeah.
But then we both get broken up with. So I follow Morgan on my main Instagram account and my spam.
Finsta.
The
The
Finsta.
Finsta. The Finsta.
And I was crossing my fingers. I was like, please let this work. Like, please let her get the idea.
And I did. So I saw she followed me on both accounts, and I was like, I need friends. Like, fuck it. So I like DM'd her on her last post, and I was like, girl, I feel like we're going through the same things. Like, if you ever need someone to talk to or hang out with, like, I'd love to meet you.
And I was like, girl, when are we hanging out?
Literally.
So you came into town that following weekend, and we went on a hike. And we just walked and we sat down on a rock and talked for a few hours about everything. We instantly spilled I had a big
On a
group,
rock, you guys. That's wild.
On a rock.
On a rock.
but I had a big group of friends who were still friends with my ex, and I was kept in the closet about everything that he was saying about me, just everything. There were so many things that were hidden from that breakup that people knew and I didn't.
And I, because my relationship ended a little bit after hers, knew things through my ex that she didn't know was being said about her.
Or reasons why we were broken up. There's just
Yeah,
so
there
many
was a lot of things that I knew she didn't. And also, I normally,
Uh-oh.
Has a toy. I'm normally the type of person, I feel like I put a lot of walls up when I first meet someone. Like, it takes you months to get me to know me. For whatever reason, the first time I met her, I was like, you can know all my secrets. Like, I don't care. I'll just tell you. I don't know if I'll ever see you again. So I literally just told you, like,
everything.
The first time I met you.
She just spill, man.
No,
Sound like she
did.
needed a therapist too. Shit.
I probably did a therapist at the time, but it's fine.
Damn.
And then she was like, we should go out to Nashville tonight. Like, we should go to... She was going to take me to the same gay bar, but I left my ID, so we didn't, and we just walked...
Wait, so how did I also find out about this, too, about you guys being friends? Do you guys remember this?
I do remember that, yeah.
Because...
But, so we go to Nashville for our first night together. It was so much... We couldn't get into any bars.
It was love at first sight.
It basically was. Ever since then, we've just been to the hip. It's always Michael and Morgan.
Yeah, we live together now.
The Eminem house.
Yeah, we have a house together now. We have pets and
together.
It's just, we have a whole life that we've just built based off of this, like, heartbroken friendship. And it's made
but
everything...
it's, like, more than that, because I feel like I've genuinely never met a person I love more, ever. Like, as crazy as that sounds.
It's a soul connection.
Yeah, like, it was, like, instant the first time we met. It was something, like, we were missing forever and just found it, so...
At the perfect timing.
Good things come from bad things, but it was amazing.
It made everything worth everything, really. Like, it just made life... That's when my life started.
As hard as it was to, like, go through what we went through and lose what we lost, we gained so much more, and we kind of knew that right away.
They are a lot different, though. I'm not gonna lie. Like, even talking to Michaelin now versus when I first met her, I was like, holy shit. I mean, I still remember
She's opinionated.
I mean, you're opinionated back then, too, but, I mean, I don't know. I didn't know you that well either, but...
Yeah, that's true.
I think I like this side, though, a lot better. I mean, you're definitely a lot better person.
Thank
I
you.
mean, that sounds kind of bad. You weren't a bad person.
No,
but I'm just saying, like, I'm
supposed
glad I met this side of you. Like,
Same.
when you're, like, way more, like, mature and just, like, have gone through that whole,
Michaelin's,
phase
gone
and
through
stuff.
so much with a lot of people, and the way you've come out of it is really incredible.
Yeah.
And I'm very lucky to have great friends.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it's just a few. That's all I need.
But I do remember the first time, after me and Michaelin hung out, it was like...
Yeah.
It wasn't the first time. I waited a minute, because I didn't really know how I knew you. I knew you sounded familiar, but I was like, I don't know how I know her. Like,
From
other
me.
than through the ex.
But I had no idea that you guys knew each other. When you I remember now, when you told me, I was like, no way.
But I remember I texted Josh, we had hung out like 3 or 4 times, and I was like, do you remember Michaelin? Like, that girl? And he was like, no. And then I sent a picture, and he was like, oh, shit! Like, I do remember her!
I think I said it just like that, too.
And he was like, where's she at now? Like, what's she doing?
Not me trying to slide still.
Oh, God, you literally were like, she kinda fine now. But I, like, gave her the recap.
Oh, my God.
But Josh got the recap of where she was at and, like, how we had become friends. He was like, okay, I see this little revenge friendship happening. Like, I see y'all. Do your thing.
Oh, my God. While finding this out, too, in Florida, you guys, I thought, like, I mean, I was probably so drunk, too. I mean, like, this girl just calls me in a night out when I'm at pub or something. I'm like, hey, yo, what the fuck's going on? Wait, what? What'd you say?
But a few months later, when we were hanging out, I made you FaceTime Josh.
That's right. Oh my God, that is so funny.
I actually have a video of it. We'll insert it here. Because
I don't have the video.
I do.
Okay, I guess we'll put the video on the screen right now. But what happened?
I did not want to talk to you on that FaceTime. I was so... I don't know why. Well, I do know why. Morgan told me what you said about your red flags.
Hey.
And I was like, I don't want to speak to him.
Also, okay, I tried to explain to Michaelin, because, like, I feel like unless you have to know Josh to, like, love Josh. He's
really
a different, like, he's amazing, like, he's a really good entertainer, he's a good on the exterior, but if you know him, you know him.
And you love him, like, deeper for that.
He's down when you need him. Like, after my breakup, he was one of the first people I called, and it was the best conversation I had, and I don't even know if he remembers that, but, like...
I do remember, but I didn't even think I was doing anything, to be honest. I mean, I'm, like, so bad at advice and stuff.
You're not.
Like,
that's the point. You don't have to... We don't want advice at that time. We just need someone who's like, you're hot, you're smart, you're gonna get through it.
He's so genuine, and, like, he just has so much, in that conversation, you had so much hope for me, and, like, it was nothing to you that I was, like, going through a breakup. You were like, you're gonna be fine, and it just made me believe that I was gonna be fine, and, like, there's so many reasons I love Josh. But
I was just hyping you up, though. I do remember that, and, like, you changed your hair and stuff. I was like, damn, okay, Morgan out here? Shit. Fucking hot as hell.
And that, like, I don't know if you realize how much that meant to me at the time, because it was, like, it's so important, and I think that's what I tried to explain to Michaelin, where I was just like, no, like, get to know Josh, because he's not, like, there's a surface level Josh, which is entertaining and great and, like, the life of the party, but there's also a version of you that's, like, a really true friend that not everyone gets to see.
I'm a little softy,
but I have seen that side. Yes. And Josh is one of the homies. He is forever gonna be
gonna make me cry out here, you guys.
No, but seriously, and me and Josh have our ups and downs, but there's nothing I wouldn't do for you, seriously.
Oh,
like,
God.
you're a great guy.
I feel like we're all the type of people where, like, if I called you in the middle of the night, like, if I called Josh, you'd be there in a heartbeat. Like, you wouldn't question it if I told you.
I'll try to if I'm up. I'm a deep sleeper. I mean,
us too, though.
But if I literally called you and I was like, you can't ask questions, but just do this, he'd be like,
oh, hell yeah, I'll 100% do it.
Exactly.
100%. I mean,
but the first time we hung out again was at your parents' house when you were visiting from town, and we were trying to watch a movie, but we couldn't, so we just all hung out in the bonus room.
Yes, that's right, and that was pretty fun. I remember that because we were trying to go to a party together or something.
Oh yeah!
And I was like, "Yo, let's go to this party." And then you're like, "No, like I know too many people there, or something. I don't even know."
Oh, that is still the most.
There was a lot of people they knew there, so
I could have not gone to that party. Yeah, I could have not.
There was some beef in the situation, but it was pretty funny. I still remember that night, and I'm like, "Yo, what's up, Michael? What's good?" And you're just like, what's up?"
It's come a long way.
Yeah, it was definitely it was pretty interesting.
I feel like I'm the forcer behind this friend. I forced you to be friends with me. Josh tried to ghost me, and I was like, "No, be my best friend."
I couldn't go through it, and then I'd go through it another time, and I was just like, "Fuck it, shit."
But then I forced them to be friends, and now we're just like a fun little trio that does a lot of crazy things together.
And now Josh wins. You win in the end of the day.
You do. You got us both.
You got us both.
Where are the men? Where are our exes?
Where are the men? You are the man in this podcast.
You are here
the only one, you guys.
Only one.
The lone survivor.
We're gonna get some more people on here, though, for sure. Maybe some guest appearances.
Of course.
I mean,
not certain people.
I mean, maybe some interviews coming up. I mean, get some people on here. We'll see. But
a lot of crazy things to come, honestly.
Dude, there's so much. There's so much stories. I mean, you know, obviously, I haven't been here with you guys, like, you know, partying and, like, gone through everything with y'all, you know, because I was living in Florida for 3 years. But we still do have a lot of stories to tell, a lot of stuff I can tell, a lot of them for them to react. A lot of stories they can tell and I can react. It's just, honestly, just stories on reactions. I mean, it doesn't have to be all of us together. It can just be one person. So, I mean, realistically, there's so much to offer. Every freaking video Sunday, too.
We have our own
Friday.
really individual journeys of hard things that we go through and things that we've learned from it. And we love to share a little bit of that and how we go through and get through things. And
we
all have a really unique perspective.
And support each other in those circumstances, you know.
And how it's
100%.
kind of changed our perspective of the world, you know, certain things happening. So it'll really just be a lot of random but hopefully entertaining and fun things. Maybe some deep things occasionally, but we'll see.
Maybe some deep conversations. Might be some therapy sessions, honestly, too. I mean, we'll get into it. We'll get into a little bit of everything, but
Josh is a changed man since he's been back in Tennessee. I can't lie to you, so.
I mean, I guess. I don't know.
He's a family man.
I'm a family man.
He's a little family man.
I guess. I don't know. I still hate kids, but shit.
He's a family man that respects women, and
you know, I've always respected women, though, too, so don't get them wrong, but I just wanted to say that in there.
We're all learning every day.
But a lot more to come, though. So excited, though, for you guys to listen and watch more. If you guys are watching this, we really appreciate you guys because you guys are the real ones. But if you're listening, though, we are going to have this on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, so thank y'all as well.
Crazy.
We'll be here too. I know you guys love to hear our voices, but go watch it too. Go watch it. I know you guys want to see our pretty faces.
We got this set up.
You're missing the setup.
You're
guys.
missing the setup
You're
for
missing the
listening
setup.
right now, but it's okay. I know,
We
we're
respect it
working
either
out,
way.
doing whatever, things happen, it's totally fine. So we got all the options for y'all to listen and watch, but
And if
first
y'all are like
episode.
me and you listen to all your podcasts on 2 times speed, I hope we didn't speak too fast for you out here.
You listen on 2 times speed?
Yes. Every video and every podcast I watch. is on 2
Oh my
times.
god. Yeah, I cannot. Yeah. If you can do that and can understand us, props, hats off to you. Holy
We
shit.
probably talked way too fast.
Yeah.
No.
I don't
have
know.
yet to find a podcast that talks too fast for me on 2 times speed, so
Okay.
we'll see what happens.
We'll see though, but
Thanks for joining,
yeah,
guys.
thank you
know.
guys. First episode or second episode, whatever. But welcome to High Maintenance.
More
Get
to come.
ready, more to come. We're excited, you guys, and hope you guys enjoyed.
Peace.
That's
Peace
a
out.
wrap.